All right. The move I want to show you is actually going to be the escape when you're on the back. But before I move on to that, you guys are having a little bit of trouble with this one, and just a little detail here. I'm here, I got my knees squeezed. None of my other movements are opening this lock, so I can get my arm bar. And I'm gonna reach over. I go to reach over, and I start pulling on this elbow right here. When his hands get to about this point, I'm not gonna slide my hand up. What I'm doing here is, I'm gonna bring my elbow here and lock that there. Because this is what's gonna, see where, this is the hand I want. And I'm bringing that to where I need it to be. I'm seeing a lot of you guys, when you're getting here, you're doing this. His elbow goes back. You're pulling, boom. He can pull his elbow back. I don't want that. I'm here, this hand stays, this one starts to go, boom. And then this hand comes up and I'm gonna use my legs, my back, and finish that. Make sense? Remember that little detail. Get my back for me, please. I'll take that on the side. So this is where we started. The guy has both hands in, or one hand over, one hand under, whatever. I'm gonna start defending. One, I wanna have my nice phone call correct. Like what I said, I'm gonna have the hand under here as deep as I can. My elbows down, nice and tight so he can't get under me. He's gonna have to try to keep fighting over. This arm here is gonna go across and kind of stay here so I can play hand fight. I don't want him to get a grip, so I'm always gonna be playing this hand fight with him. But at the same time, I don't wanna sit here and this is all I do. I'm gonna get tired, this is ridiculous. But when I'm doing this, I better be thinking of something. And if he starts to leave his legs nice and flimsy, where I can move them, this starts to become my cue. What I like to do in this situation here is when I start leaning a little bit to the side, I'm gonna pop this leg up high. So come back. As I start leaning to the side, notice, I'm gonna pop this leg up high. This hand is gonna come through to cup. So boom, I pop high, I cup. The moment I do this, I'm gonna stop this leg from moving. I'm gonna kick down, move the leg, and then from here, I bring my own knee up to myself. Elbow inside, and that's one deal right there where he's gonna have to adjust. Now see where this foot is right here? This foot goes right here. Boom, I kick down. Once I do that, this leg comes through, and I'm gonna start circling, circling, circling. When I get to this point here, immediately he's gonna wanna take my back again. So it's only proper that you keep this knee and elbow together and keep circling. Keep circling, circling, circling. I get to this position here. I'm in a turtle position, but from here I can start working something. Come back out, roll him, bring him to my guard, or something of that sort. We'll get to that. What I want you to try first is getting yourself out of having those hooks in. There's many ways to do this. The way I like doing it is like this. Of course, boom, I got my phone call in. I'm playing the hand game with him. He's pulling, he's torquing, he's doing what he can do. I get over to the side, boom, I pop this up, I grab the heel. I kick out, my leg comes up, boom. I step out. The moment I do that, elbow to knee, because he's gonna want to adjust. Now, if he gives me room here, I'll immediately turn into him so I can start working to get my guard back or whatever. But a lot of times he's not gonna. He's in a good position. So I'm here. This knee and elbow needs to stay up. I'm gonna walk myself with this foot. Walk, walk, walk. If I get enough room, I come through. Boom, my elbow's in. If he starts to push me to the ground, then I'm sit through and regain my guard from my opponent. So first, try just to the point where you get out of under the hooks, then move on to the guard. Come here, John. Same thing. Immediately when I get in this back position, I know he's gonna go for my back. I'm making my phone call. Bring my elbow tight. I need to buy myself time. This is my defense. Tucking my neck in, bring my shoulders up. This is gonna buy me time. He's leaving his legs flimsy. I start coming over to the side. Boom, I pull up, grab the heel, kick out, foot goes there, kick this one out. Boom. Stick my leg through, pass my hip out. Then from here, elbow and knees come back together so he doesn't bring a hook back in. Walk, walk, walk. If he's like this, perfect for you. If he takes his time, the moment you get to your knee, start attacking your opponent. If he's following you very well, then remember your defense, elbows inside your knee, then wait for him to come, stick the foot out, sit, boom, go back to your guard. Make sense?